LEED. It stands for Leadership in Energy and Environmental Design, but until now, not so much in Oklahoma. In fact, there is only one high-rise apartment building in the state that has earned a LEED Silver certification. But given the benefits of building green, the hope is that's going to change.
You can hear the fresh air coming in for the hallway.
Josh Plum has been living in the Meridia apartments in the heart of downtown Tulsa for a couple of years now. He loves it, and with every breath he takes, appreciates his decision to move here more.
The fresh air recovery system, so an ERV. So I'm constantly taking air out of the house, and bringing in fresh air. So that helps keep my humidity in control.
And because this heat pump is incredibly efficient, that helps keep his utility bills under control. His monthly bill for water, gas, and electricity?
No more than $50, and that's if I'm really cranking the AC, maybe at the worst of the summertime or something like that. And it's still, all of those combined, it's still
$50.
Yeah, and it's not uncommon for me to have $10 or $15 a month for everything. So that's pretty awesome. You can't beat that.
For that, Josh can thank a developer who frankly had to put aside his initial skepticism about trying to achieve LEED certification in an office building that had stood empty for 20 years.
It seemed, like a lofty goal. It certainly seemed to make sense from an environmental, climate, and a health standpoint. But we had always heard that it was expensive and was something that happened on the East Coast.
Molly Jones, the president of Tulsa's Jones Design Group, helped change his mind.
As a sustainability professional, of course, I want to see more. I want to see healthier environments.
Jones has participated in about 100 LEED projects. She thinks as green as her blouse and convinced Winton that the initial investment on a large-scale project like this one would eventually pay for itself.
This idea that it costs a lot, and it doesn't necessarily cost a lot. And actually what it does is it results in a building that is more attractive to tenants, as Richard has mentioned, and where they can actually command higher rent rates from LEED buildings. And there are studies out there that have proven that as well.
All but one or two of the Meridia's 93 units are currently occupied. And Winton confirms the added initial cost of building to LEED specifications was well worth it.
It's less than $5 a square foot difference.
The materials used in construction must result in a smaller carbon footprint and be more environmentally friendly to both the earth and humans.
The manufacturing process of materials requires the use of different chemicals and different sub-materials that can be very toxic in our environment. They will off-gas into our indoor environment. So trying to reduce the level of those toxins in those materials that we then use in our environment makes a huge impact on our health.
Those toxins are bad for healthy people, but especially problematic for those suffering from allergies, asthma, and COPD.
So I have lived in places where I know I'm not breathing good quality air, and having that knowledge and knowing what is going on here is better. Gives me that peace of mind. To me is very, very valuable.
Josh isn't just a tenant, he really knows his stuff. He actually works with PSO, helping homeowners assess energy wasting problems and then providing a game plan to fix them. He appreciates these concrete floors and the extra thick foam insulated walls that are double sheetrocked on both sides.
That's pretty awesome. Not very many people are willing to do that when they build a structure like this.
So you can crank the stereo.
I have to be a little bit careful, but yeah, you can get away with a lot more.
Which begs the question, given all of the advantages, isn't it surprising there aren't more LEED certified structures here in Oklahoma?
Not so surprised, because it is Oklahoma and we have very low energy costs here compared to the rest of the country, especially the east and west coasts.
Another key factor, it's not mandated by law.
We don't require energy efficiency calculations to get a permit. So that means that owners have to actually go out and hire a mechanical engineer specifically to do mechanical calculations that really aren't required otherwise. So that can be a barrier for some projects to enter the LEED rating system.
LEED has been around for a long time, 25 years or so. So we thought surely somebody must have done it before.